Hey y'all, it's Mike with Landon Custom Classics. We're trying out this hot sauce kit that my awesome friend Nico, my amazing sister friend on the YouTubes, got me. Got my recipe book out here. First time I've ever made hot sauce, so we're going to be sticking to it. But we're going to try this pineapple habanero. Put it there for a minute. You guys can pause that and check it all out. There is a page you got to read. We can go over that too on pH testing to make sure your hot sauce will last right, because if it's not the proper pH, it'll not last. It'll just go bad in the bottle. And you got to bottle it hot so it actually sucks the oxygen out and seals the bottle. And then once you're done with that, it has all these fun stickers and stuff. You can do these little small batch stickers and mark the temperature on them. You got like the hot sauce stickers. You can write in if it's hot, mild, whatever. There's a Dad's hot sauce. You get that right. Dad's hot sauce. There's the skeleton one with fire, and then small batch hot sauce. So the kit came with 3 of these glass bottles with lids, and it comes with a little funnel so that you can put it in the bottles. So let's get started, y'all. We are probably going to do some time lapsing because I don't want to make a 20-minute video. We're going to keep it short and sweet. So first step, we're going to turn the burner on here. Put it up to about 7, 8, somewhere around there, pretty high. And then we're going to put our 1 cup of water in there. Then we're going to add our peppers. So it says add 5 to 6 habanero peppers. This is for the pineapple habanero. I'm going to tear this open. It says to use the gloves, which it actually gives you a set of cheap little plastic gloves. But we're just going to get us like 5 or 6 of these bad boys without touching them. Oh, there's a big one. There's some big ones in there. We're just going to do like 5 so it's not ridiculously hot. And that leaves us another 5 for another batch. I also have a lot of this stuff because I do dehydrating and stuff. I get free produce that the grocery stores are throwing out, and I make my own spices out of it. There's videos on that if y'all look on my page. Okay, so water, peppers, and pineapple. We're going to put a cup of crushed, let's see, it says crushed or chopped. We got crushed. We're going to get a cup of crushed pineapple and put in there. I don't care if we get a little much pineapple because I just love pineapple. And it'll tame it down a little bit. There's just about a cup of crushed pineapple. Now we're going to bring it to a simmer and stir in the spice mix. So we're just going to heat it up real quick and add some of the spice mix, which is just this like mixture of different spices that come in the kit. So all I'm literally going to do is stir this up until it starts boiling. says I only have 1 tablespoon of spice mix, which kills me because it's like the only bag they don't make resealable. We're gonna get, we'll just get a big spoon here. Don't really have measuring spoons over here. I have some in my kitchen. And we're gonna blend that in slowly as we go. That's got some good stuff in it. Smells really good. We're gonna sprinkle a little in here and stir it around. Starting to get hot pretty fast. And turn it up to 8. Okay. Once you get this all simmered down, how you do it and everything, it's gonna go in the Ninja there, and we're gonna freaking chop it up to where it's just pretty much a thin liquid. So all these pepper pieces and stuff. On here it kind of shows them putting this one in a big glass container. So say I'm just going to use one in the little containers. I might send it to my friend and see what's going on there. We're going to see if there's bubbling yet. Yeah, it's starting to bubble. So now that we're starting to get that bubble in there, that's simmering. We're going to start turning this down. There's, yeah, it's getting boiling pretty good. You turn it down to about a 2 or 3 and just let it simmer. It's going to reconstitute the liquid into these habaneros. They're pretty much dried. Now they're getting all squishy, and it's going to get the flavor out of those. What you've done is you've gotten rid of the water that was in the habaneros, and now it's sucking the juice and water up out of this, so it's going to add that flavor to it. Then when we put it in the blender, it's really going to get it going. So a little bit more there. We're going to put our timer on for 10 minutes, and I'm going to pause you guys so you don't have to watch all this. I'm just going to stir it a little bit as it goes. Probably going to turn that all the way down on low because it's still boiling pretty hard. So there you go, guys. I'll be right back with you in a few minutes. It'll be like instantaneous on your side. While that's simmering, I'll show you. Like, these are some habaneros that I've dried, and some jalapenos. That's one of my favorite. I got like a gajillion of those. I got a whole cupboard full of this stuff. Some nice purple onions. See, I put them all in this Ninja and chop them up, put all the stuff I want in there, and then I put it in a coffee grinder a little at a time, cut it down to consistency. I want to say these ones are bell peppers. Not really positive. I usually just open them, smell them, and see if it's hot. But yeah, that's what I do. Get them all dried out and store them. Okay, guys, we're just finishing up the simmer in here. Simmer down! I said simmer down, boy! Okay, so now that that's up, we gotta remove it from the heat. And we're just going to let it sit for 5 minutes, okay? This goes so much faster for you guys than it does for me. Here's what we got. Pineapple-y saucy with some yumminess in there. Okay. So we'll let her sit for 5 minutes, and we'll pick her back up. Okay, so our 5 minutes of letting this sit is up. Let's pull this up here a little bit. Ninja is like my favorite blender ever. One of my favorite kitchen things. Depending on what you're doing. Push the button there, release the top. we're going to take this mix that we just did and just pour it right in the Ninja. We're going to blend it to bits as to whatever consistency you want. As if I was doing it more like a salsa with probably some cooler peppers, I would leave some chunks in there. But okay, then we're going to add our 1/8 of a cup of apple cider vinegar. That's our preservative. Then it says like about 1 lime worth of juice. I got the lime juice because I'm not going to sit here and juice a lime. So we're going to put some of that in. About half a lime. Yeah, that should be about a whole lime. There you go. Don't get a whole lot out of them. So, okay, now we're going to throw our lid back on there. On these, you got to make sure you get everything put together right. And we're going to turn this baby up. Okay, now we're going to let it settle, and we're going to use the pulse button. Still seeing a lot of big chunks of habanero in it. Okay, now what does it say to do? Blend to desired texture, pour blended ingredients back in the saucepan and bring back to a low simmer for 2 minutes. At this point you can add more water if the sauce is too thick, or more ingredients to thicken the sauce. So like if you want to thicken up more, put some more pineapple back in there. So we're going to put this on here. I'm going to turn her up to about a 3 here. We're going to get this off. Has a little pour spot here. We're just going to open the top up. Okay. And we're going to be real careful. This smells like fire. So I'm going to use something to, got some pliers here. I'm going to pull the little thing out of the blender with. Because I don't want to light my eyes on fire if I touch them after I touch the sauce. Look at this sauce. Looks like pretty good consistency here. Little bits of habanero in there still. They're pretty small. Okay, now 2 minutes of simmering on here, so we're going to bring it back up to a little bit of boil in there. Give that a minute and bring our camera back down there. That's the stems I ripped off of the habaneros. Didn't want the stemmy pieces in my sauce. So we're going to stir this up a bit. Get it just boiling a little. Just start boiling or bubbling. Then we turn it back down. Then just let it sit and bubble real low for 2 minutes. Do 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 do. I'm pretty good at sound effects and all that good stuff. Come on, guys. Let's get her bubbling here. It'd be stupid if I turned the one on under my Ninja and burned it up. I could see myself being that smart. But yeah, unless it really thickens up, looks like a really good consistency to me. Come on, fire that baby up. We need some bubbles. It kind of looks like the burner's purple in the camera, from what I can see on my phone. Okay, while we're waiting on this, we'll go to the bottling part, and I'll read up real quick on this. So the basics: pH under 4 is preferred to be in the safe range. You got your little color chart here, and you got your little pack of strips there, just like in the picture. Okay. To obtain this low pH level, you can add acidic ingredients like vinegar, limes, or lemons. I don't like a lot of vinegar taste, so if it's too low, we'll add a little more lime. This creates an acidic environment to prevent bacteria from growing. These acids also add flavor to your sauce. pH test strips are included. Dip 1 strip into your finished sauce. Oh, turn her down to 2. Okay, dip 1 strip into your finished sauce. Wipe off any sauce and check the strip color against the pH chart to make sure your sauce is below 4. If needed, add more vinegar or citrus acid to lower the pH. Bottle filling. Hot fill. High heat helps to kill bacteria and extend shelf life. This is why we simmer sauce and fill bottles with hot liquid. Typically, simmering sauce is about 195 degrees. Very low boil. The sauce at this heat should kill any bacteria both in the sauce and in the bottle when poured directly in hot and sealed immediately. To learn more, or to learn even more, Google pasteurization and bottling. That's cool. So I got my funnel all clean, got my bottle all clean. Here in I didn't set my timer. We'll go for a minute now. It's been simmering for a minute, so I might let it go a little longer than that. I've been sitting here reading instead of paying attention. Looks really good. Smells really good. I wish you guys could smell it. So, here in a minute, we're going to do a pH test. We're going to get our bottle ready here. Take our lid off. Have it ready. It has like foily kind of stuff in there. Okay. On this one, we're going to put a spicy sticker on there. We'll do one of the hot ones with the skull. Look how clean it ripped that. Pretty good. Then we're going to put one of these small batch stickers over the sauce, and we'll mark hot on there. Turn it up just a little bit more. Okay, we'll give it a second because I don't think we did it quite a minute before I did it. Well, we just long enough to open our pH strips because this pack is a little pain in the butt. Okay, it's in a little packet thing here. Okay, so here's our pH test strips. So we're looking for under 4. So we want it in these 4 colors here at the end, like orange and reddish. There's a whole lot of pH strips here. That's cool. Give you plenty to work with here. You're going to rip one of these out. Okay. And we're going to dip it. Well, we'll leave that on while we do this. We're going to dip it in there. And then do this. Yep, it's hot. Real hot. Okay. Okay, so we got orange. Let's put it on our scale here so we can measure it. It's right there. I'd almost say that's a 5. So let's put a little more lime juice in there. Okay. And we're going to run this up a little more. Don't think it's quite dark enough for my liking. Might put a little more vinegar in there also, just a touch. Okay. I want it to be pretty acidic so that it gets me safe, because I don't like pushing anything for having it safe. I'd rather have it extra safe than not quite good enough. So let's test this now. Wipe the extra sauce off. Now up here on the upper part where it's just kind of climbing up, it's turning more of a dark orange, like a 3 or a 4. I'd say almost a 3. So that should be good enough. Now we're going to get our little funnel. Get this bubbling a bit here. It's going to be a fairly long video even with the skipping ahead. That's okay though. Like a good long video. Let's put some good heat to it for a second. Get it bubbling pretty good again. Whew, it's got a bite to it. It's really not too bad. It's actually a very good combo. That's why I picked to do the pineapple with it. Okay, so we should be about back up to temp. We got some good bubbles going in there. I'm gonna fill our bottle up here. We're gonna make a mess. All over my dad's stove. I'm gonna clean that up. Taking a minute to fill this. I'm gonna say if I gotta pick that up. I got a vacuum there. That's what's going on. Got a vacuum. Oh, now we're full. We're gonna pour a little of this back in. Okay. Very full is good. Then we can put this top on here while it's nice and hot. Screw it on real tight. Then I'm going to step over and wash it good. Okay, then we'll get some paper towels here. Dry my hands off. I'm going to be handling the stickers and that. You can get the bottle nice and dry. This is Mike's very first bottle of hot sauce. I'll more than likely be sending this bottle to my awesome friend Nico that bought me this kit, because she's the coolest person pretty much ever. Make sure you get your sticker on there right. Always best to start it and kind of walk it. Boom. Okay, that's pretty straight. Now we take our small batch label and put over the lid to seal it up. Put the pepper right in the center. Oop. And we'll work this down the sides. mark on there that this is hot. And we'll get that in the mail to Miss Nico Japcat. Thanks everybody for tuning in. I'm going to have to clean up all this mess now. I'm going to get a Tupperware to put this in. I'll eat it. The rest of that I'm going to send off. So thanks for tuning in, everybody. Please like, comment, subscribe. We'll catch you on the next one.